Now we are going to see about lucerne crop production practices. Let's see the taxonomy of this lucerne. It belongs to Plantae kingdom and clade Tracheophytes, and order is Fabaceae, belongs to Fabaceae family, and genus Medicago, and section Medicago M. sativa. Medicago sativa you can call it as. Okay, lucerne is also known as alfalfa, right? The scientific name for this is Medicago sativa, and it's commonly called in Arab known as alfalfa and in Europe called as lucerne, and it belongs to Leguminaceae family or Fabaceae family. Origin: it introduced from Mediterranean region. Lucerne was probably from that area. It is called as first crop to be queen of forest crops. We can call it as queen of forest crops. Okay, lucerne is also known as alfalfa, as I said, or rijka in North Indian. It is a protein-rich fodder and considered as queen of fodder crop. Right? It is a perennial plant and can supply fodder for 3 to 4 years in same growing. Along with protein, it is also a major source of minerals and calcium. It was rich in minerals and calcium. It is a palatable green fodder contain 16 to 25% of crude protein and 20 to 30% of fiber. Lucerne is a native of Southwest Asia. It is a native of Southwest Asia. It is a hardy leguminous crop and can survive in any types of conditions. In winter season, it can mostly survive in drought conditions. It can be easily converted into silage and hay. It is a winter crop and mainly cultivated in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Rajasthan. Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, Rajasthan are the different places where we are going to raise this crop in India. In one season, 7 to 8 cuttings can be taken with average fodder yield of about 280 to 330 quintal per acre. This is general information about this lucerne crop, and if we see the characteristics of this, it is a perennial forest weeds and nitrogen fixer. This plant is a nitrogen fixer, highly palatable because of its high level of digestible and nutritious protein. It is probably the world's best fodder energy crop. Extremely drought tolerant, fast growing, can be cut after 30 days of first cutting. Okay, vitamins. Frost tolerant crop, susceptible to a range of pests and diseases. It was a rabi fodder crop sown in winter October to November. Let's see the soil and climatic requirement for this lucerne crop. It can be cultivated on variety of soils, but it gives best results when grown on deep and well-drained loamy soil. Well-drained loamy soils are required for growing of this crop for getting better results. Avoid waterlogging, alkaline and heavy soils for this cultivation. Deep loamy soils rich in phosphorus, calcium and potash are very good for lucerne crop. Upland sandy soils are not suitable for it as they have low water holding capacity. Well-drained soil with pH is about 6.5 to 7. It cannot thrive on alkaline soils but can be grown on acid soils with lime application. It cannot thrive in alkaline soils but can be come up with acid soils by applying lime on the soils. It's about the soil requirement. Let's see the climatic requirement for this crop. Lucerne crop is highly sensitive to climatic changes. During seedling stage, a cool and dry weather is conducive for their development, while hot, dry conditions with normal soil moisture content are required for quick vegetative growth. Therefore, its cultivation extends from sea level to lower hills up to an elevation of 2500 meters. It tolerates short spell of drought. It can tolerate short spells of drought. Okay, this was about the climatic requirement of lucerne crop. Let's see some varieties of this crop. I haven't mentioned here, so you can take a note on that. Okay, LL composite 5, LL composite 5, first variety is LL composite 5, Sirsa 8, Sirsa 8, lucerne number 9L, lucerne number 9L, Chetak S244, Chetak S244, and some other varieties like Rambler, 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 LL composite 3, LL composite 3. These are different types of varieties that's going to be useful for raising lucerne crop. Let's see some descriptive part of these varieties. LL composite 5. It is a fast growing, tall annual variety having broad, dark leaves with purple flowers. Seeds of this variety are bold. It gives too resistant to downy mildew. It gives average yield of about 280 quintal per acre. Repeating again, it is a fast growing, tall annual variety having broad darker leaves with purple flowers. Seeds of this variety are bold. It gives a resistant to downy mildew. It gives average yield of about 280 quintal per acre. Next variety is Sirsa 8. It is developed at Fodder Research Station, Sirsa, Haryana. Suitable for cultivation in Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and UP states. It gives average yield of 140 to 160 quintal per acre of green fodder. Next variety, lucerne number 9L. It is developed by Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. It is a quick growing variety with green foliage. Once planted, it can give fodder up to 5 to 7 years. If grown once, it can give yield up to 5 to 7 years. Gives average yield of 300 quintal per acre of green fodder per year. Next variety is about Chetak S244. It is suitable for cultivation in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat states. It gives average yield of 560 quintal per acre. This is about some description of these varieties of lucerne crop. Okay. Next, moving to seed and sowing. Before that, I want to say that land preparation of this lucerne crop requires the prepared field thoroughly and prepared level seedbed is required. Plow land once with help of disc plow and 3 times with cultivator. After every plowing, do planking to make seedbed leveled. Okay, after every plowing, we have to do the planking to make the seedbed in equal position. This is about the land preparation. Now seed and sowing. Sowing the seeds at proper time and with proper rate and method increases the yield of this crop. The time of sowing is best sown time for lucerne sowing in Punjab is middle of October. The appropriate time for sowing is the optimum time of sowing of lucerne is from first week of October to middle of November. We can say it the appropriate time first week of October to middle of November. However, middle of October is the best time for sowing lucerne. Let's see the seed rate. In case of broadcasting, it requires 20 to 25 kg per hectare of seed should be sown, while for line sowing, 12 to 15 kg per hectare is sufficient. The depth of sowing is about 2 to 4 centimeters in soil. Method of sowing for sowing. Broadcasting method is used. Before lucerne sowing, broadcast oats at the rate of 15 kg per acre and mix well in soil with help of cultivator. We can use oat seeds as a mixed in this for this lucerne crop. Normally, if we see the seed rate, 6 to 8 kg for 1 acre is enough for the grazing this lucerne crop. Let's see the fertilizer requirement of this lucerne crop. It requires about Urea, at the time of sowing, apply nitrogen at the rate of 10 kg in the form of urea at the rate of 22 kg, phosphorus at the rate of 32 kg in the form of SSP at the rate of 200 kg per acre. I am going to repeat this. Apply nitrogen at the rate of 10 kg in the form of urea at the rate of 22 kg, phosphorus at the rate of 32 kg in the form of SSP at the rate of 200 kg per acre is going to be applied. If there is any deficiency of potash, we can apply accordingly if we observe that. This is about the nutrient requirement for raising lucerne crop. Next, if you are going to see about weed control. To keep the field weed free, carry out first hoeing 1 month after sowing. In rainy season, weed infestation is high. At that time, we have to take the hoeing operation according to the weed intensity, and 2 to 3 hand weedings also required if the intensity of the weeds are high. For irrigation, apply first irrigation 1 month after sowing and depending upon soil type and climate. Apply remaining irrigations at interval of 15 to 30 days. No irrigation is needed during rainy season. Okay, first irrigation is going to be applied 1 month after sowing and depending upon the soil type and climate according to the requirement. And the next remaining irrigations at intervals of 15 to 30 days is going to be applied. If that is the rainy season, no need to apply any irrigation. This is the irrigation requirement. Next, we are going to see about pest and their control. In this lucerne crop, we can see two different types of pest, that is alfalfa aphid. Serious pest of lucerne crop. If infestation is observed, to control, take spray of malathion. If the alfalfa aphid is going to be intensity is high in that field, we are going to spray malathion 50 EC at the rate of 350 ml in 150 liters of water per acre. Lucerne caterpillar, jacid and weevil, if you are going to observe this, if infestation is observed, take spray of hexavin 50 WP at the rate of 450 gram or malathion 50 EC at the rate of 400 ml in 150 liters of water per acre is going to be applied. These were some of the important pests and their infestation in this lucerne crop. Next, disease and their control. You can see rust disease in this lucerne crop. If not controlled timely, can reduce yield severely. This rust also reduce the yield if you are not going to take action in the earlier stage. Small brown spots are observed on the leaves with black or brown color at the center. If infestation is observed, take spray of mancozeb or Thiatin M45 at the rate of 25 gram per 10 liter of water is going to be applied. Leaf spot is also going to be observed in this lucerne crop. It is mostly found in north and central India. It is affected plant turn yellow and leaves get dropped off. If infestation is observed, take spray of mancozeb, Thiatin M45 or chlorothalonil at the rate of 300 gram per 150 liters of water is going to be applied in the field. Okay, then we can reduce the disease incidence in that crop. If we see the harvesting, after sowing, crop is ready to harvest for cutting in 75 days. Remaining cuttings are taken at interval of 30 to 40 days interval. Within that interval of time, we can again harvest the crop according to our requirement. If you see the post-harvest requirement, when crop is raised for seed production, carry out last cutting in mid-March. When crop is at full blossom, stop irrigation. Okay, it will help in good seed yield. After pods get completely harvesting, immediately to avoid shedding of pods. From 1 acre, 75 to 1000 kg of seeds yield is obtained. From 1 acre, we are going to receive 75 to 100 kg of yield is obtained from this lucerne crop. This is about the cultivation practices of lucerne crop. For effective yield, we have to follow the cultivation practices according to the requirement of that crop. Thank you.